Right, no messing about here. This week in the village looks proper grim, doesn't it? If you thought the Dingle clan had enough drama for one lifetime, you have another thing coming. We've been staring at that "Where is Bear" promo for what feels like an age, and, to be honest, the suspense is enough to make you want to hide behind the sofa. It's one of those weeks where you just know that things are never going to be the same again. The trial of the century? We have to talk about the courthouse first. It's Monday, May 4th, and the atmosphere is thick enough to cut with a bread knife. Beowulf is standing there, looking like he's aged 10 years overnight, facing a life sentence for what happened to Ray Walters. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, well, Ray was a right piece of work, and you'd be spot on. But the law doesn't really care if someone was a villain when a life's been taken, does it? It's not just Bear in the firing line, though. We've got Paddy and Dylan Penders right there with him, facing charges for perverting the course of justice. Watching Paddy, our Paddy, looking so broken is honestly gut-wrenching. They've been through the ringer, and last week it felt like they'd already given up hope. The evidence is stacked against them like a game of Jenga that's about to topple. But, and there's always a but in the Dales. Remember that moment during the prison visit? Bear saw someone, a familiar face across the room. Now, my theory? I reckon this mystery person holds the key to the whole thing. Is it someone we thought was long gone? Or maybe a witness who saw what Ray was actually up to before the end? If Bear's barrister Zara thinks putting him on the stand is the only way, he's got to find that inner strength. But can he? He's clearly spiraling. April's heartbreak. And then there's poor April. Bless her. She's been through more than most adults, hasn't she? Marlon's trying his best to be the rock, telling her to just tell the truth about the abuse Ray put her through. But when she's up there, under that harsh courtroom light, she falters. You can see the moment her heart sinks. She thinks she's ruined everything for Bear. It's a proper lump-in-the-throat moment. I've seen fans online saying they can't bear to watch her cry, and I'm right there with them. She's a brilliant little actress, isn't she? You really feel her weight of the world. When Dylan takes the stand, he tries to paint Bear as the hero who saved them from Ray's clutches. And he's not wrong, but the prosecution is going to tear that apart, isn't it? They'll make it look like a revenge hit, not a rescue. It's making me properly nervous, tell you what. The doctor from hell. Meanwhile, back in the village, we've got a different kind of villain lurking. Dr Caitlin Todd. Honestly, she makes my skin crawl. What she's doing to Jacob is just sickening. He's worked so hard to get his life on track, to be a good dad, to finally get into medicine, and then she comes along with this weird, obsessive revenge plot. She's not just bullying him at the hospital anymore. She's brought it right to his doorstep. When she started whispering poison to Sarah about Jacob wanting to rush back to work and leave her with the baby, that was a low blow, even for her. It's that subtle, nasty gaslighting that really gets under your skin. I didn't see the voice recordings coming, though. Did you? That was a proper jaw-on-the-floor moment. To frame him with fabricated evidence, that's next-level evil. Jacob is ready to pack it all in, resign, and let his dreams go down the drain. It's heartbreaking, but thank goodness for the Dingle and Sugden spirit. Sarah telling him to fight back was exactly what we needed to hear. But that ending, Jacob heading to Todd's house for a showdown, alone, that has disaster written all over it. We've seen Jacob be impulsive before, and it rarely ends well. What's he going to do? Confront her? Or is he going to walk right into another trap? I've got a nasty feeling this confrontation isn't going to end the way he hopes. What's next? So we're looking at the potential exit of three major characters. If Bear goes down, is that it for him? Would Paddy really stay in the village if his dad is locked away for life and he's branded a criminal too? It feels like the foundations of the Woolpack are shaking. I want to know what you lot think. Is Bear going to walk free, or are we looking at a permanent exit? And what on earth is Dr. Todd's end goal with Jacob? Is she just bitter, or is there something deeper we haven't seen yet? Maybe something from her own past that involves the Sugdens. Drop a comment below and let's have a proper chinwag about it. I love reading your theories. Some of you are better than the actual writers, I swear. If you enjoyed this little catch-up, do us a massive favor and hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe to episode Whisper 2.0 so you never miss an ounce of village gossip. I'll come back later in the week to see if Bear survives the stand or if Jacob has made a colossal mistake. Right, I'll get the kettle on. This much drama needs a proper brew and a chocolate biscuit. See you in the next. Ta-ra for now.